Well, good morning. Sunday morning. I'm just recovering from a stomach virus that I had yesterday. Can't believe I actually had this stomach ache. When was the last time you had a stomach ache? Remember, like as a kid, Mom, I have a stomach ache. I got home from the salon yesterday and I just felt a little something right in the middle of my belly. And I'm not sure what it was. I have no idea. Spent some time in the bathroom with how can I put it, ridding myself from any toxicity from all possible exits. What a trip, holy cow. And I was about that far from going to the hospital, but I thought, you know what, I made a little herbal remedy that seemed to calm it down. I woke up this morning and feel much better, feel good. I was going to go to the gym yesterday, but man, when this thing hit, forget it. So now it's Sunday morning, having my first cup of coffee. Sorry for not having my first sip with you. I was in such a hurry to have this coffee this morning. What I want to do is read to you a letter and do it anonymously. I don't like to blow anyone's cover because when people comment, it's generally understood that it's a public thing. People can read it, obviously. When people email me, they do it privately. Direct message, private message. And it's not meant to be broadcast to the world. So when I read a letter that has come into me, I would much rather do it and maintain the person's anonymity. So let me just read this to you this morning. And I probably should do more of this. I did it, I guess, a couple years ago. And the letters come in by the hundreds every week. And I want you to see what some people are experiencing, even if it's yourself. My email is gb@georgebruno.com. Okay, if you ever want to send me a private note. And your anonymity is guaranteed. I will never blow your cover for what you share with me. Okay? Dear George, and this of course is without any identity whatsoever. Thank you for your videos and the time you've given of yourself making them. I have watched all of them the last 2 weeks. I have read your tweets as well. You've helped me stay sane. I'm a 52-year-old male. Here's a quick synapse of my life. I'm a 52-year-old male with a degree in business communications, a minor in human kinesiology, and a master's in business communications. I worked hard and had one son who was a great student and athlete. I cherished our time at the rink, the ball diamond, or the track. My world changed forever in 2009 when I received a phone call to the effect that my investment portfolio was gone. After 20 years of work, blood and sweat, I had nothing. My broker took all of it and ran to another country. I was hit hard, but I think even worse was my parents, who were in their 80s, who had been robbed. I can understand that because my parents are the same age. They had their investments taken as well. I lost a great deal, but my parents had lost their dignity. I left my job as a top executive. I'm reading this letter and shielding any personally identifiable traits of this person. So if it seems a little vague. I left my job as a high executive and became a full-time caregiver for my ailing mother who suffered from MS and was a quadriplegic. I learned how to use suction, feed, bathe, insert a catheter, use a lift. I lived on the floor on an air mattress outside my mother's room for the next 3 years, taking care of her until her passing. I would not or could not see her in a home. I get that. I completely get that. She would have passed much sooner. My father would pass 12 months to the day that my mother did. He died of a broken heart after 64 4 years of marriage. I could never recover. I lost faith, I lost my confidence, I lost my hope and will and drive to succeed. I've been contemplating a lot, not good thoughts. I became severely depressed and suffer from it. Thank God for good medicine. Fast forward, I have to thank you for your videos, your thoughts, your imagination, and your reality check. You have kept me going and made me rethink everything. I'm still living below what others think I should, but the way I see it right now, I'm lucky to be here. I hope to hear from you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, sincerely. His name, and a loyal fan forever. Well, let me just address that real quick. I hear you, and whoever you are, whatever dark circumstances you're going through, no matter how low and hopeless you feel your situation is, there's always hope. There's always light ahead. You might not see it now. What's interesting is our lives, when we look at our lives like a book, and certain things that happen, those are chapters. And you are at a certain point in that book right now. You can look back. But the future of that book, the pages that are coming up, are blank. And you get a chance to write that story. You get a chance to create the characters. You get a chance to create the reactions of those characters and how you react to those characters. And even when it is the darkest time, just know this, that it's like a storm. And you see, and you've done this too, you've done this, where you look in the sky and you see dark clouds. It looks like nighttime over there, but then you look over here and there's sunshine. And you can see the storm coming. And while those dark clouds are overhead, everything becomes very dark. It's raining, it's lightning. And can you imagine reacting to that? And doing things that help you cope with that storm. And those things have terrible consequences in and of themselves. Then what happens is, you're not only dealing with the storm, you're dealing with the consequences of your folly and poor coping skills, drinking or drugs or harming yourself or negative things. And if you realize this, hang in there. It's like my dad told me once, the storm will pass. Sometimes a good option is to do nothing. People say to me back when I was a therapist, for those that don't know, for 22 years I was a therapist, clinical director, and I cut hair. Left that career and went into hair cutting and content creation, obviously, several years ago. And full-time, I should say. And now I use my experience and my knowledge of human behavior in the haircutting world and in the content creation world. And I do know this to be true. It's like my dad said to me once, sometimes doing nothing is an option. People say, what should I do? What should I do? And they want an answer. They want a list of everything they should do. First thing they should do, second thing they should do, third, they want to be told what to do to create some kind of calm and order in their life, when many times just doing nothing is a choice, and a good choice. Sitting still sometimes is a proper choice, and letting the storm pass, because you know what's beyond the storm? Sunshine. As if the storm never happened. Sunshine. Where I live here in the Philadelphia area, we've had one nor'easter after another. This time of year, here it is springtime. Last week, I don't know, we had 14 inches of snow. But the neat thing about getting snow in the springtime is that within a day or two, it's as if it never happened. I look outside, I mean, literally, I was shoveling snow last week. Shoveling snow. Now I'm looking at the green grass, literally, a day later, I'm looking at the green grass going, where'd the snow go? So if you just hang in there, and everyone panicking, running to the store, and looking at the winter storm warnings, and closing of schools and businesses, it's going to be melted within 24 hours. You don't have to live with it. Sometimes things just pass. So my friend, where you are coming from, I feel for you with your parents. And God bless you for being a good son. It's a right and noble thing to do. And I hate to say that, it sounds very cliche. I don't want to talk like in memes, because the internet has just given birth to one meme after another. But what doesn't kill you will only make you better. And the fact that you've descended to a low, dark place where you contemplated ending your life, and my guess is it's probably the lowest you've ever gone in your life. You've been there. I've been there. I know what it's like. I know what it's like to have the means in my hand to end my life. And I was right there, right on the edge, ready to do it myself at one point in my life. And I can tell you, there is sunshine after the storm. Hang in there. Don't do anything stupid. Don't make yourself suffer the consequences of bad decision making while you are in the midst of that turmoil. Thanks for writing. Stay in touch, my friend. I don't know you. You only know me through the videos, but thank you for writing this letter. And I'm interested in seeing your progress in the future. And thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I really do. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Bang the thumbs up button. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. A lot of people watch this channel but haven't subscribed. I'd like you to subscribe to the channel and hit the alert bell, which is right next to the subscribe button. And we're going to have some great content coming up. Some really, really heavy stuff. Not only entertaining, but some really heavy, life-changing things are going to be happening that I'm introducing this spring. Have a great day today, everybody. Be positive. Do only good things for yourself.